Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Steel Division game between Foxes and Soontir. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. This is the finals of the Greenhorn Cup. Congratulations to both players for making it this far. Let's quickly go over the decks before we get into the battle. First of all, we got our first player, Soontir, playing 26 Gavardi, Strokey. Very interesting deck. We don't see it very often. Let's just take a quick look. Seeing some, snipers, some infantry, what can we say? Standard Russian infantry deck, but the only difference is you are getting some Strakniki. I think that's how you say this word. Big squads, 20 men. Actually pretty cost efficient, 35 points. Like a Pandragon's 30 points. And you get 3 MGs with an extra AT tank rifle as well. He's also bringing double vetted flamethrowers. So, Sturmovoki, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't speak Russian, but I'm really curious to see how he utilizes these. That's going to be really interesting. Other than that, though, we're seeing Superior in A. We're seeing some of his CQC infantries vetted, but not really anybody else. Though he is bringing a card of leaders in A, and he has a leader card in B. Tank-wise, seeing IS-1, KV-1s, KV-85s, and T-34s. One vet and everything except the KV-1s. And then moving on the line, flamethrowers, Maxim, one vet. Some more T-34s, but with a flamethrower. But it has a normal gun as well. But pretty good. I like it. He's bringing also ISU 152s. These things are pretty... I think these things are... I don't know. These things aren't the best. I'm going to be real, guys. They don't really perform like they should. They get penetrated pretty easily. And they always miss. He's bringing PTRSs, some SU-85s, both in A and B. Bringing them double vet in B, one in A. Bringing only one card of AA in A, which is who I'm going to be a little nervous about that. Being that he only has Yak 9s, and Yak 9s are fragile, and one card of fighters. Bringing Yak 9Bs, I can kind of make it up, but not too many fighters, so pretty weak in the air play. Artillery, a lot of artillery. Bring 203s, bring some off-map, bringing some SU-76s, which you can use as anti-tank as well, but they're kind of expensive, 85 points, I wouldn't use them for that. And then he's also bringing some, I don't know why he's bringing this, I guess he wants a radio for his SU-76s, and some mortars with a B card of ammo, and IL-2, these are the IL-2s that have the 37 mil, so these are anti-tank planes. I'm surprised we're not seeing a little more IL-2s in here, but I guess he don't really need it, being that he's going to be playing good old Fallschirmjäger. But he's not playing the OP Fallschirmjäger, he's playing first Fallschirmjäger. So he's Fox is going to run Maverick and his opponent playing Balance. Let's take a quick look. He's bringing some snipers with some Panzerschreck squads. These guys are one of the best. It's a must-take, guys. You must take this squad. It comes with a Panzerschreck. It's just the Panzergun squad, pretty much, on steroids. He's bringing some Grenadiers, some these like flamethrower, not flamethrower, anti-Molotov cocktail squad. He's also bringing some Fallschirmjäger, Fallschirmjäger Pioneer, some more Fallschirmjäger, some double-vetted Fallschirmjäger Grenadiers to make up the masses of troops, some leaders in A as well, and then he's also bringing Sturm Pioneers, which he brings them double-vetted. I don't know, there's a new meta, double-vetting your flamethrowers. I'm against bringing Sturm Pioneers or flamethrowers in general, except these guys, just because they can only do one task, and the moment they have to get out of that CQC moment, or they need to follow through, they're done. Which Pioneers can actually keep pushing up, because they're actually pretty good at medium range as well. It's my theory, though. Tank-wise, is a similar that I actually have. 4 tanks, 2 in A, and 2 in B, and LG42 in his support tab, MG42, 34s in A, ammo, some pumpkins, pack guns, Nashorn, Yak Panzer, bring up a little more for armor, Panzerschrecks, a lot of AA, plenty of artillery here. So these are really great too because 81mm mortars are radio bound, so it's really good. It's got leaders in both A and B, and some aircraft wise, pretty light. A little sad. He's bringing the 205s. These things are amazing, but come on, guys, the BF-109s, I love them. The best thing about them, you know what, they are slower, I must admit. What else do you get though? You get an extra, I guess you get, I guess you get 13mm guns instead of 12.7. Not marginally better, I'd say. But yeah, so pretty strong deck. I'd say this is pretty even. It's going to be, infantry wise though, the favoritism is going to be on Foxes here. But if his opponent can do something well with those CQC infantry that he's bringing, all those double-vetted flamethrowers, let's maybe he can turn it around. Let's get in this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the game now. We got Soontir over here on the left side playing his 26 with his Balance, and we got good old Foxes over here on the right playing his beautiful Maverick, first Fallschirmjäger. Let's take a quick look at the deployment, and let's get into this. We got Tiger Tank and 88 moving down here. Just some infantry and LG-42. Pretty light, actually, heavy, but also light. Like, not a lot of infantry to support. But on the other flank, actually seeing a pretty good counter. SU-85, IS-1, some Maxims, but nothing to really deal with that 88. If this 88 gets up here, it can be pretty nasty. It's going to go in a really key position right here, pretty much locking down the entire southern flank. But there is an 82 millimeter mortar, which can definitely do some damage to it. Seeing some flamethrowers come down here, an MG gun, some just more infantry spreading out here, and looks like he's going to make a big push through here. It's kind of a unique area to push. Very sketchy, being that you could pretty much get suppressed pretty quickly. Seeing some MGs going here, so big force coming down up here though. Looks like there's going to be definitely a little bit of a fight in this forest. Seeing some infantry come up here, but a little more defensive. I think Peter just needs to play defense. He doesn't need to play too aggressive. And then he'll win the game for sure because he's balanced versus the map. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, here are the pros guys. This map right here, this flag right here, pretty hard to reach. If you're the blue player, you will reach this position before the red player gets there, and you can lock down that flag immediately. Otherwise, you need to hug this as red. I mean, it's a pretty even map, I believe, with some pros and cons either side. Being that if you lose this hill, for example, this position, you lose 2 flags, potentially a third here, and it's almost impossible to get back on it. But anyway, let's get into this thing now. Let's see where the players. This is the finals, guys, of the Greenhorn Cup. So the best of the best have made it here, and let's see what they can perform here. We're already seeing a PTRS opening from. Oh man, we've been seeing PTRSs ever since the update, guys. With they changed it where you used to be able to unload on the move, but now your vehicle has to come to a complete stop, which takes an extra second before your men can unload. So PTRS squads are even more deadly. I'm of the perspective, though, that you should double vet your PTRS squads. Only take 3, which is a total of 30 points investments, and you could probably pop 2 or 3 squads on the way down a road. Maybe take them and get them out of a good position. Red immediately taking this flag. Really consistent. We see a lot of pushing right here, and then we're seeing also Soontir pushing in here. Pretty smart. It's actually a really good location to push. It's pretty lightly defended here. Unfortunately, this 88 up here. Oh, look, an MG34 already. BTR already paying for itself. That's 35 points. 35-point kill, guys, is pretty huge. That would pay for all 3 of your squads if you double vet them. Seeing LG42 here come out. He's got to be careful, though. These Maxims are in range, I believe, and he's going to be shooting at like SU-85. Maybe he'll get a pen. He'll miss. Sniper squad here, just hanging out, giving him eyes and everything. That LG-42 squad's gonna get instantly suppressed. He immediately reacts, pulling back. We got an LG-42 though, destroys a T-34 in the front. Seeing a big blob here, nothing too much here, but this flag going down to enemy hands. PTR squad holding down the location. We're seeing a full shoemaker move up down this way, but this location is totally capitulated. Going down 3 flags, blue taking a flag up in the north. But what can you say? Not great. Seeing the mortars go for the wrong target right now. Going for the LG-42. Should be aiming for the 88. He has seen it fire a couple times now at these squads. Seeing a Panzer check in enemy lines. Got to turn off the submachine guns if he wants to live. If he wants to live, though. This flag will go back into enemy hands. We'll go back to 13-11 instantly now. The full shoemaker is moving up. But this is a pretty tough area to take, I believe. It's really easy to counterattack. You just have to put up some assault guns and AT. Stops any armor, and then your infantry can clean up the rest. But that's it. On the other flank, though, total disaster. Blue totally destroying in this location. His superior squad is going to get destroyed. Gets deleted. A Yak 9B comes out. A misbuy here. Look what it does, guys. Look at that. Deadly bombing. Oh, wait. Did it bomb squad up here? Maybe I did leave squad. I think it's not worth it, though. Yak 9. These are pretty expensive. It does force its opponent to buy a 105-point aircraft. A fighter, which will probably be a better investment throughout the game. Especially against Yaks. And Yaks, guys, are notoriously fragile. On the other hand, though, the center is totally his, but really he needs to clean up this stuff. He's only got a couple squads here. Honestly, if these, you gotta be really careful right now. The RL-2 2005 running away, leaving the battlefield. Mortars actually coming down. It looks like on this, on this 88. That's smart right there. And now he's gonna back off. He's surprised. He probably should back up a little more, knowing there's a mortar now. Can't really risk it. I'm really surprised he brought an 88 out, being that he for sure should know that he's going to have the air superiority with his fighters in comparison to his opponents. PTR squad going down, and it looks like we're seeing some infantry come in here. Just grab 2 more flags back. It'll bring Foxes down into the negative here, but so far so good. I think he can definitely turn this around. A little bit weird. It feels a little wonky, a little passive on all the fronts here. I don't see why there's not too much action on here. We're starting to see some foxes trying to push a little more, but it's really on him to make a move here. I think he's playing... I think he brought too many defensive units. I think an 88 is a very defensive unit. Bang! That Tiger Tank's going to be a pain in the butt. Seeing an IS-1 hanging out here, I'm not sure this is a good buy either. Kind of a waste, not doing too much. This is going to be terrible to get out, though. Bolshemaker, though, gonna delete this flamethrower. This should bring this flag back into friendly hands. Bringing Fox's one flag up. He will lose this flag, though. Bringing it back to even. And now we're seeing a Nashorn come up this way. Interesting buy, but a really good one. There's not much armor choice for Foxes here. Seeing an SDKFZ, sorry, no, an SDKFZ 7-1, which is 37 mil. I'm pretty surprised we're seeing this. But this will for sure shoot down any aircraft. I suspect we may be seeing a lot more aircraft play coming out. A lot of newer players buy a lot of aircraft when they need a problem solve rather than bring out a long-term solution. Like a, you know, like infantry and tanks and such. They can tend to be a better investment. Unfortunately, though, this flank is kind of getting destroyed. Seeing a T-34 and some Maxims coming up to reinforce the location. It should be enough to grab this flag back. Maybe put it in one squad of infantry here and it should be good. This area is looking pretty good, though, for Soontir here. He just needs to delay the game. He doesn't want one ticked, though. He's got to be very careful. If you're one ticked already and you're in, well, let's just say in A phase and you're not even in B phase yet. B phase is when things really kick off. You're in big trouble there. You know, I think you really need to be careful. And Maverick can definitely beat you just with a 30-minute game, so you got to be careful. And trades are what matter now more than flags. So that's to be something to be wary of. We're back to 12-12. Flag coming up here. Seeing a T-34 come up here. T-34, he's got to be really cautious. They're 55 points each. He doesn't want to lose them. He got 3 of them already on the field. He had one earlier that he lost. Got one over. He's got an SU-85 and IS-1. So a lot of investment down here. M4 is just being suppressed. We're seeing that like slow down right now. Especially the deck, I guess, a Bolshemaker deck like this. It's a thick boy. Now, if he's smart right now, like, he should bring out a fighter here, try to drag these guys over. But I suspect he's got 2 fighters. Back 1B coming in. Got 4 100-kilogram bombs. Fighter comes out, though. Ooh, nice strafe. Turning in. Come on, come on, come on. Bam. Oh, wow, doesn't even get it. Should turn out into that one. Yeah, smart. These are a lot of points of aircraft, though. I don't understand why he bought 200 points to kill a 35-point unit squad. Yeah, you're not going to catch that Yak 1B. You're fast, but not that fast. This one gets a Nashorn. Oh my gosh. Talk about bad luck. Take it back. The Yak 1B is like beast. That's a good target to bomb. I did not know Nashorns were that fragile. T-34 getting a little close here to comfort. Bolshemaker's going to fire his Panzerfaust. Kills it. 55 points there. Down. Seeing a Yak 1B coming around, turning around. This is what you want. You want to drag him back over into this location. You should start going diagonal. 88's here. Seeing a reinforcement fighter, though, coming out, though. He should be definitely pulling out right now, Soontir. He's going in for a bombing run. Bombing a Bolshemaker squad. But if he loses this Yak 1B, it takes away all the progress. Yep. So that Nashorn kill means nothing now. He just went back even. And there's 2 fighters over here that can definitely start strafing whenever he feels like. This flag should be going back into friendly hands. Well, not friendly hands, well, in Fox's hands any second now. I'd like to see him strafe a little more of these fighters. He's got air superiority. He knows there's a mortar here. Maybe just strafe that. Get rid of that 88. 88 goes down. It's a huge kill for the 82mm mortar. You should definitely strafe that. You can't see the target. Just push T on the ground where the mortar is coming from, and you'll kill it instantly. Yeah, now this whole area is done. Don't want to be these guys. Pack 40 coming up here. Should lock down the road. But that is it for that location. We're now 1 tick. We're almost into B phase. B phase is going to be where things happen for sure. Definitely an opportunity to take this area. I would like to see him take this area. Kills his IS-1. Set up his tanks up here and AT guns. He should be able to lock down this area, grabbing him 2 flags. Potentially a third. This flag should go back into friendly, into shooter's hands any second now. Friendly. I keep saying friendly as if as if one side's me. Pack 40 coming up though. I just put him back to 10-14. Good strafe there. Want to strafe open units, open infantry squad. Seeing the Z SU coming out, then 15. He's only got 2 of them. You can definitely use 2 fighters to strafe that and kill it. So you should be thinking about doing that. Cyber squad's going to fire at this Maxim going down. Maxim should just back off. Nice, one's going to start firing. Misses through that though. The Pioneer is just hiding behind this wall. Surrenders all these guys. He's finally seeing some AA. Not looking good though. Like this flag right here should be an easy grab. He just needs to move these squads in the tank and just grab it. That'd take him 1 flag up. Yak 1B is coming in though. Should go in for a bombing run, I'm guessing. No, it's going in for the LG-42. Oof. Better be careful, that other fighter could be ready already. Tiger going down, firing at the T-34. T-34 should not be engaged in this. He engages anyway. 55 points going down the train right there. Bomber comes out, drops it on the LG-42. Clean kill though. Fighter response, nothing. He's going to get out that clean. That's pretty good. 50 points for 100 Yak 1B. That's nice. Ooh, that squad goes down. Flag goes down. Double check starts. We're just entering B phase. This is exactly where Foxes wants to be. He just started double check. Grabs his flag though. Just stops double check. Yak 1B coming around. Not evacing there. Should be evacing. And the Yak 1B coming in for a bombing run. Pack 40 goes down. Got a clean kill to the DPs. Yak 1B coming in for a bombing run on the Fallschirmjäger. Should not be bombing the Fallschirmjäger. Fallschirmjäger already gonna die. Why waste 100 points? I think a fighter coming out. He should know there's AA though. Just both Yak 1Bs pulling out there. He should peel out back into his own line. Somehow he just doesn't own that flag. Fighter though coming in. Resilience really bad for these. These guys go down pretty quickly to AA. Not really paying attention to that situation. IS-1 backing up. Actually, IS-1... not sure it should back up. Ooh, IS-1 just took a shot from the Ashhorn. Now it's about to die if it takes any hits from anything. Fallschirmjäger pouring into this location. I suspect we'll see an infantry rush right here. Like, he should just send a huge wave of infantry. This whole area will be his. Su-85 firing at the LG-42. LG-42 firing a heat round. Heat round definitely will penetrate if he keeps firing this engagement. Would not want to be... Ooh, IL-2 coming in, though. This is going to be huge. IL-2s are tanks, so the AA is not going to be enough. Oh, he's not... He needs... Oh, my gosh. Okay, guys. See this? These bombs right here? You need to turn these off. Then the cannons will work. If you're a new player, that's what these IL-2 bombers are for. Some of them are legit bombers, but the ones with the 37 mils, those are anti-tank planes. That sucks. This flag. Su-85. Good. That's a pretty good engagement. Double vetted. Finally, Tiger E. Motor knocked out. Fire another shot. Bounces. It should be able to penetrate the APCR. It's in range, right? 1,500 meters? Yeah, we're definitely in range. Shooter killed. Seeing a P2 coming in here. Going for the bombing run. Oh, it will get kind of suppressed. But it is not an anti-tank vehicle. Seeing a fighter come back around. It's going to kill that P2. It seems. Somehow this Tiger's still alive. Seeing another 88 come out, and this time in the center. Got a squad up here. Look in the line, like just look in the map. Just look back. Look how many forces of blue on their field, and look how much red. And I think this is due to a lot of investment in aircraft right now. He's got multiple Yak 1Bs. Like, it's like 400, 500 points. If he had the 400 points on the ground right now, this whole map would look a lot differently. He's lost a lot of tanks already. So, gotta be cautious with what you're using. Like aircraft, especially if you're the balance player, you need to make sure your aircraft are like paying for themselves with every strike. And then go positive. Because you need to trade not just even, you need to go positive. Now we're seeing a huge wave of guys pushing in here. I think Fighter just hanging out. He should move back into his kind of his own lines. Back 40 right here. And I think there's this game right here. I don't really think there's any way to come back from this. The entire map's kind of capitulating right now. I think it's pretty clean play by Foxes here. I think a big investment. I keep saying it in a lot of these videos now, especially by regular viewers. You know, like sometimes just too much investment in the airplay. Airplay can be strong, but it takes time. Like that's a good bombing. That's a perfect bombing. That's 60 points right there for an AT gun. You get out of that, you just bomb one other thing, and you pay for yourself. And you take out a key unit too. But if you're gonna lose it, it's a 100-point aircraft, and you just kill a 60-point thing. Now you're down 40 points, and you're a balance, so those points matter big. And then you send out your the Yak 1B to engage an aircraft that's superior. You're falling back. This thing potentially is going to turn left and kill you, and you just lost 200 points for your little bombing run. And now you're even more negative. And look at that. Now there's no way to come back. And that's why you're like being overwhelmed with the ground forces, because you're gonna probably have like, for every 1 infantry squad you have, he's got like 3 to 4 because he doesn't really invest that much into aircraft, and now you're in a bad spot. And he's bringing up 88s that can also kill tanks and infantry, which they did actually. Tiger E though goes down the Su-85. That's a pretty big kill. And you grab this flag back. You can definitely get this flag back. You could get this flag back pretty quickly. That's 1, 2, maybe this one, 3, 4. Definitely get this one back if he just kills these 2 squads. You give him 5 flags, bring him back to 10-19 or 10. But you just do it in the next like minute. Otherwise, won't be any chance. But yeah, it doesn't look good right now. I'm going to fast forward, guys. I think this game is over. You can see the timer right now. We only got a minute left. There's not really much I think Soontir can do. I think he's just traded too negatively. He's going to fight, you know. Yeah, it's just not looking good. Whole center's collapsed here. He's almost gotten this flag back, but like definitely doesn't have enough time to get it. So there's also infantry coming in to reinforce these locations. Side 1, if he comes out, he's gonna die to that. Yeah, he's gonna die, and that will be for sure game. Bombing comes out. MB10. MB10's gonna be really careful though. There's an SU, but that's it. There's nothing you can really do here. Seeing forces come up here. This enough forces will push this entire area off the map. And that is game there. Congratulations to Foxes here. Played really clean. Congratulations for winning the Greenhorn Cup. Congratulations, Soontir, for getting into the finals as well. Really good plays. Both of you guys are great players. I hope to see you guys in future tournaments. Guys, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Also, leave suggestions. You know, like if you think I could do something to make the video better quality. You know, I'm totally open-minded. Let me know, and I'll see you guys around. And congratulations to Foxes for winning the tournament. Good job. And I'll see you guys around.